Hi there, Lori Helvig here from Lori's Stampin' Creations. Today I would like to share with you a recent class that I had where I made these 10 projects, and I called my class Get Your Sparkle On. So as we go through these projects, you'll see all the sparkle or the glimmer that I used to make these projects. So I'm just going to share with you, first of all, I'll move all these out of the way and we'll start from the beginning. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. Some of the items that I used from the Stampin' Up! Book, I'll pinpoint a couple of those for you and point those out. In the annual catalog on page 175, I don't know if you can see that or not, I've circled them. We actually have glassine sheets and that you can make bags out of, and I actually used the pre-made bags over on the next page, glassine gift bags. So I used one of those for one of my projects, and then I used some of the foil sheets, the gold, and I used the glimmer paper. I used the gold and the red and the silver, and then I also used this fabulous foil designer acetate. So that was this card right here. You'll be able to see that. I'll give you a close-up view of that in a little bit. So anyway, the Stampin' Up! Products that I used to get your sparkle on, a lot of them were shown on this page 175. So with that being said, let's dig right in. The glimmer paper, I made these 2 Santa cards. The gals that came to my class got to make these projects. One has the silver and one has the red. Okay, so Santa. With that, I used the detailed Santa Thinlits die along with this stamp set. Okay, and then I also, with that, I made a gift tag. I had this red bag, and everybody who came got this red gift bag, and we made a tag for that. So here's our gold foil paper that I showed you. Okay, and then we used some gold ribbon. And we made a little tag, and then on the inside it says ho ho ho, which comes from that stamp set, Greetings from Santa. So that's 3 projects right there. And then here's the card again that I used the gold acetate, and this is actually gold embossed. So once again we got our sparkle on with that using gold embossing powder, and that comes from this set, Oh What Fun. I used that, and then I made another tag that had the From Santa on there. And again, I used the gold acetate on this tag and then on this card. Okay, so that's a couple more. So now we're up to 5 projects. And then I also did this bag. I told you I used the glassine gift bags. So this has a belly band on it that's removable. Isn't that cute? You can take that off. And this paper is the Candy Cane Lane designer paper from the holiday book. And I also used the really cute cookie cutter Christmas set. So actually I did several projects with that. We used this Christmas set, cookie cutter Christmas, and then the punch, the coordinating punch where you can punch out all the images. Okay, and with that we had this Eskimo, and for the sparkle on this one, I actually used the clear Wink of Stella. So this is really cool pen, and it's the clear, so it looks like snow down here, like that. And then, isn't it cute? The actual card, this card was made by Kelly Irish, a demo friend of mine, and I just copied it for my class. So that's one of the projects. And then along with that, same deal, we made this fold-out card. Look at there. We used the bear and Rudolph and the gingerbread man all in one card. So isn't that fun? So with this fun fold card, there's a couple things. When you take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and you're going to cut it long ways, okay? You're going to cut it long ways. And so the white card base, here's the dimensions, okay? It's going to be 4 1/4 by 11. So you're going to cut it hot dog style. And then you're going to score your white cardstock. You would score at, let's turn it this way, score at 5 1/2 and 8 1/4. So I'll leave this sheet here so you can write that down. So you're going to score at 5 1/2 and 8 1/4. So essentially you're just going to fold your card in half, and then you would fold this flat back to make the fun fold. Now for this brown chocolate chip piece, okay, here's the dimensions for the actual card. And then your chocolate chip strip that goes on there, that is 1 1/8 by 11 inches long. So you cut that strip 1 1/8 by 11, and then again you're going to score at the 5 1/2 and 8 1/4. Okay, so it looks way more complicated than it is, but it's just really a fun fold card. And I incorporated the Candy Cane Lane paper once again, and along with that stamp set and the punches. Okay, so there's the dimensions for that. I'll put that back here one more time. There's your card base dimensions, and that's the brown strip that goes on top. Okay, so now we only have a couple projects left that I featured in my class, and that is, I have one little tag, and that is, I use the stamp set called 10 of Tags, and so I used the verse and some other images from there from the 10 of Tags and made an actual tag. Now here's some gold glimmer paper. I told you that we used that, so there's a little gold, and then I used some gold sequins, and see, isn't that cute? And once again, we this is another way to get your sparkle on. Okay, so that was the theme of the class. Now, the last project that I'd like to show is just a card holder. It's a magazine style card holder, and I put some cards in there so you can actually see that they fit. These were not done in the class, but just some other Christmas cards that I made that will fit in there. Okay, so I know this is not Christmas paper, and it's actually retired designer paper, but it's a real cute card holder that I wanted to feature, and we did make this in my recent class, Get Your Sparkle On. So with that, if you would like instructions on how to make this box, okay, magazine style card holder, send an email to me, Lori Helvig, at stampandfool2006@yahoo.com. And I would be glad to mail or email you those instructions on how to make that cute box. Okay, so once again, that was my recent class, Get Your Sparkle On. And I am going to have a class coming up if you live in Central Illinois and would like to attend my the first weekend of December. I'm going to be having a class that's called Fun with Washi Tape. So it's going to be December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And so you can also email me if you want more information about that class, Fun with Washi Tape. So once again, we'll bring some of the projects back here. Get Your Sparkle On, gold acetate, and glimmer paper, and all kinds of fun stuff. Wink of Stella. And this little pouch. This red foil paper is actually retired, but I still thought it was cute to put up behind the gingerbread man. So anyway, thanks for stopping by.